Muy buenas a todos, chavales, aquí Tenache, soy Iván y hoy os traigo un vídeo de boxeo de el Fight Round 4. Yo soy el Tyson, bueno, le pondrá Tyson, el del calzon azul para que no sepa. El del calzon azul y el otro es Foreman, el del calzoncillo rojo, pero yo manejo al del calzoncillo azul, ¿vale? Y que bueno, espero que os guste el vídeo y alguna nueva serie de esto, una serie seria, de la que subiré un vídeo, 2 o 3 vídeos cada semana, de para un personaje y haré combates y cosas de esas. Así que bueno, espero que disfrutéis del vídeo este y os lo paséis bien viéndolo. Y que bueno, haré otro vídeo así como de cogiendo a un personaje no creado que ya esté en el juego y comentaré el vídeo, pero este no está comentado ni nada, así que ahí va.
All right, hey, no holding. Let's punch it out.
Good block by George. Halfway through round number 1. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Nice block by Foreman. He just missed that shot up top. No, he missed that right. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Body, then to the head, then finish to the body.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Took a shot. Now he gives a left.
Keep working the body.
Teddy, do you think the sport needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport, spots that do not serve the sport.
Hands up, keep your hands up, keep your hands up. Keep working the jab.
Nice block by Tyson. Seconds to go in this round.
Come on, guys, keep apart. Punch it out. Come on, punch it out.
One of the most famous calls in all of sports broadcasting is down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Well, there's a reason down went Frazier. It was because of the big shots of George Foreman.
That was one of the great calls, of course, by Howard Cosell. And it was not just a big shot, it was the right plan shot. See, that's where Foreman deserves a little credit for being more than just a hulking guy. a powerful guy. He picked the right punch, the uppercut, the perfect punch at that moment to land on Joe Frazier.
Get in there. Let's go.
Nice defensive guard there. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Unable to score with the hook. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Able to counter that attack. Seconds to go in this third round. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes the judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
And he's holding.
To throw some punches here.
Teddy, it's hard to believe that he'll be able to get anything going if he doesn't throw more jabs.
It's kind of like trying to speak the English language without knowing the alphabet. I mean, the jab is ABC.
Oh, and there you go. George Foreman's down. He is knocked down.
One, two, three, four, five.
So big George Foreman able to get up after that knockdown, and now a real challenge in front of him.
Now the challenge right now is really the opposite of any challenge that he's ever faced before. Usually the challenge is how to get rid of a guy, you know, how to put his big paws on a guy. Now he has to find a way to survive.
Able to dismiss that body shot. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Good block by Tyson. End of the round there. A round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically, how are they acting? What are you seeing out of that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You drop. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
George Foreman's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek.
In and out.
Wow! George Foreman's almost out of it there. He was stunned. George Foreman showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
And now on the inside is Tyson, and he's keeping busy and effectively scoring. Mike Tyson's being very efficient right here. I mean, he's just picking his shots. His accuracy is through the roof.
Well, that's one of the talents, you hope is a talent of a top fighter, is his ability to pick his shots, to be calm enough to see the openings.
No holding, no holding. Come on, punch it out.
Big right hand by Tyson. Big George Foreman, originally from Marshall, Texas, where as a youth, Teddy, he was involved in a lot of street fights. I mean, he had a reputation as the kind of guy that you didn't mess with out and about.
You know, we've had a lot of fighters that have come out that route. Boxing has turned a lot of young men who were in trouble on the streets, turned them into not only world champions, but you know, world champions as people that could serve society. Foreman is one of those young men.
Oh, George Foreman's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
Punch it out.
This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Foreman is rising up after being knocked down. Big George went down. Now he's going to continue on.
And now he has to find a way to kill that clock.
Good block by Tyson. Tyson takes that blow and now looks to clinch.
He wants to clear his head right now, but not just physically. Emotionally, he wants to get rid of that memory. He wants to make sure that he can move on after this and get aggressive again.
Very nice defensive guard there. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th.
Keep working the body.
Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Doing well on the outside. Oh, and look at this, Teddy, wasting no time getting to know each other.
No, they came right to the center ring, said hello.
Blocks that punch. him with a left hand. Halfway through the 7th round. Tyson's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. And the ref's not going to tolerate the headbutt there. He hands out the warning. That's just like a little love shove right there. Just a little love shove to give yourself some room. Not able to land the headshot. Just missed scoring with that punch. So Mike Tyson now will have to deal with a cut. The action in the last round, leaving him bloodied and battered.
I remember seeing him in the corner. You probably saw it, where he's cut a person before, and he said, oh, once I cut the guy, they didn't want to be there no more. They started to get weak. I wonder right now what's in the mind of Tyson, if those words are coming back to him.
Foreman's in a spot right now where I don't think there's any doubt about it. He's losing the fight on points. Something has to change. What could that something be?
Well, he's got to land a big punch, but he's not going to do it just by closing his eyes and hoping that he hits lotto, hoping he gets lucky. He's got to be able to time something. Maybe time a right hand over a jab.
George Foreman's nose is starting to bleed. Right on the mark, both guys with the hook. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
Mike Tyson's nose is now starting to bleed. So Mike Tyson now will have to deal with a cut. The action in the last round, leaving him bloodied and battered.
I remember seeing him in the corner. You probably saw it, where he's cut a person before, and he said, oh, once I cut the guy, they didn't want to be there no more. They started to get weak. I wonder right now what's in the mind of Tyson.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. George Foreman's almost out of it there. He was stunned.
Come on, keep busy, guys. Come on now. Come on, come on. Keep...
Is he gonna survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's gonna have to find a way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This fight is over. Mike Tyson's gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner,
Mike Tyson's your winner by knockout victory.
I feel like I just came out of the movie theater, Joe, and